Okay, so as you can tell, oh god, that, well, of course there's a lag spike the second I start recording. But as you can tell, this is Fallout 76. So, people say this game is pretty dang bad, and they would be kind of. I'm not gonna like completely discredit. I'm over, you know, I have too much weight on me right now, but yeah, I play this game for a little while now. I'm not one of the bestest people. I'm only level 21. No, I'm not 21 anymore. I'm pretty sure I'm like 25. Okay. But people are like discrediting this game a lot. I say that's pretty dang great. I have a bunch of fun playing this. It's not really that much story driven. There's still a bunch of holotapes that you can listen to. It's fun solo and ghouls. Of course, this doesn't happen too much, but it's funny when it does happen. I'll get to that in a second. This does not happen too much, just letting you know. Like, it's not as buggy, it's not like a complete mess where you can't do anything. You can still move and stuff. Building is not too bad. Definitely could be better. Especially the stairs. The stairs are like god awful. But yeah, you at least have to have like a 1x3 to actually have stairs that go upwards without it being right up against a wall, which I don't like too much. But you know. So overall, I would say this is a pretty good game. I'm not really in late game yet. I would say that I'm in mid game. Like, it's a little bit grindy, but nothing unbearable. Why can't I open up my inventory? God, this is kind of buggy with the recording system that I'm using. So yeah, this is my power armor. I have an entire set of Raider. Yeah. So what else do I want to talk about since I still have like time to go on? I'm not gonna make a 2-minute video. So I'm gonna go over the things that people say that are bad about this game. No humans. I mean, like, when in Fallout 4, yeah, there was humans, and you did get to make choices. Besides when you were like, if you were recording a YouTube video or anything, you can still be the bad guy in this. Like, you can just go around killing everything. I mean, you have to, else you die. But you know, you can kill things needlessly. Like, I saw 2 robots just standing there and I just kind of murdered them. And yeah, you can kill, like, you know, the yearlings and stuff. You know, all that. And it doesn't feel too lonely, because people say, oh, well, you never find anyone because no one's online. Well, like, so say, like, a nuke were to go off. How many people do you really expect to survive that? Besides that we're in a vault. Is there any explanation of how the Raiders survived the initial blast and how their generations went on? Probably, I just didn't really get that far. But it makes sense because you're seeing other vault dwellers. Yeah, Rose and stuff, but she's a robot, it makes sense. So say like people did survive the nuclear thing, a majig. The Scorch, it's a very infectious plague. I don't want to spoil the game, but there's a reason why it makes sense that you don't get infected with the Scorch. You just have to kind of go along with the quests. So yeah. Next thing, all the bugs and glitches. Yeah, there is bugs and glitches, definitely. Ooh, I'm not going to deny that. But it's a Bethesda game. What do you really expect from it? You don't expect it to be a top-of-the-line game. It's a AAA title, but it's not like the bugs are game impacting. It's not like the bugs impact the gameplay at all. Like, I would show you some pictures I've taken of some bugs. Well, I mean, you did see one over there. It's not like it stopped me from actually picking up the loot. One bug that I do not like too much is that sometimes the body that you were just trying to get... Okay, I'm gonna wear my power armor for this. It's getting kind of annoying. The power thing where you can just put out your chassis, it's pretty good. You know? Making it so you don't have to travel across the entire map just to get your power armor. Oh god. You know, there's sometimes lag spikes, but there's a very easy solution to it. Just turn down your textures, like, dear god. This is medium textures right here. It doesn't look bad at all. Like, look at it. It's still fine. It's not like it's like staring at a potato. Looting. Looting's pretty good. Feels kind of rewarding. Yeah, okay, but I'm not just gonna be a one-sided thing like, oh, Bethesda's the greatest game in the world, and Fallout76 is Bethesda's the greatest game studio in the world, and Fallout76 is just another example of that. No, it does have flaws, obviously. Every game has flaws. But I feel like people just give it a bad rap because, like, I don't know, they just do. The bugs, they make it sound like the bugs in which are like, oh my god, my life is about to end. I lost so much stuff and it's super annoying. But when I see a bug, I just laugh. I can still loot the body and stuff. That's like the main bugs are just like the bodies glitching out and something, like where it glitches through the floor, but the body's still there. You can still pick it up. Sometimes though, sometimes it just makes a weird splooshy noise, and then yeah, it's kind of gone. But yeah, it doesn't happen too often. It seems to happen mostly with blood bugs. I mean, not blood bugs, ticks. I don't know where I got blood bugs from. Yeah. What else did they not like? There being no humans. I'll go more on that. There are humans. It's just like other actual real humans. There's no shortage of them. Like if I go on my map, I showed you like this already, but one time there was an event going on like here somewhere. There was so many people there. Look, there's this wanted person, and he has 50 caps for his head. You know, there's all this stuff. Like, look, I bet these two people are teaming up against this wanted guy, and he has no idea since he's wanted. And if you didn't know, wanted people can't see where anyone else is there. But yeah, they can still fight back. It's not that. In the second half of this video, I'm just gonna like go over like tips and tricks for this. Not really tips and tricks too much, just like knowledge. Okay, level caps. I mean, if you think about it, Fallout 4 had level caps too, and Skyrim and all that other Bethesda stuff. But it's because it's an online, I'm not sure about the Elder Scrolls Online if it had level caps, but yeah. Technically they did it, since if you weren't a high enough level, it would just prevent you finding a piece of armor. But you can still find that piece of armor, you're just level capped. There's no difference. Really. Like, sure, you might be able to find a murder level 1, but, you know, kind of builds up anticipation for that, doesn't it? Plus, if you saw a level 1 player just running around with nukes and nuking everyone, like, well, level 5, since you have to be level 5 to actually do that, attack people. Just think about that for a second. Like, look. Where's my camp? I have a bunch of T51. Let me go to... I've been keeping T51 here since like day 1. in the anticipation of me being able to put this on is ever building. I only have to be level 30. I'm on level 25, so I'm like 5 levels away. And it's always been building up. Fallout 4, I wouldn't have been able to find this until whatever level. Oh yeah, there's another point I want to talk about real quick. I'm gonna go about this super quick. The leveling system. You're like, no, that's the wrong thing. Yeah. So, I have all these perks, you know. I'm gonna put on Lone Wander, because I'm alone at the moment. So there's all these perks, you know, luck, special, yeah, all that good stuff. I feel like this is actually kind of good. It's not better necessarily, it's really just whatever you depend on. It just allows you to customize a lot more, since you can it makes you think, since when you level up you can go put one into a special. Oh, I can actually use one. 1 second. Yeah, I wanted that. Yeah, there's no really point in me putting that on. Okay, back to the point. There's really, like, because you can either put one into, like, one of the other things, or you can put one into a special point for Fallout 4. There's not really both. That's what makes you think, do I want to rank up my strength to be able to rank up my junkie perk? Or do I want to run longer and upgrade one of those and get a new perk for that area? Makes you really think about that. Or really discrediting it for that. But, you know, potato potato, you do you. That really made no sense. But, you know, I'm not saying anyone that thinks this game is bad is stupid. I'm just saying it's not a bad game, in my opinion. Just give it a try, since if you don't like it, then, I don't know, do whatever you want. Go to the police and demand a refund from Bethesda, and then curse out Todd Howard. Do all that good stuff. But yeah, okay, now, if you stuck along for this long, I am here to tell you some tips and tricks for Fallout 76. Yes, that rhymes. Okay, so Raider power armor is probably the best power armor that you're gonna get up until level 25. So, you know, there's places where you can get it. So here, I'm not gonna like actually go there and show you, since it's kind of easy to find. I'll let you know some stuff, you know. I just don't want to spoil everything for you, since it's kind of boring when you do that. So there's our power armor here on this area of the map. I should have really planned more of this. Oh, there's Raider. This is all Raider power armor, by the way. There's Raider power armor here. Raider power armor here. This one will give you more of a like insight because it's an actual building. So I mean, it's a town. Yeah. So if you're approaching from here, if you walk your way over here, you'll see a white and a rusty red house right next to each other. There's a ramp that goes onto the roof of the White House. You want to go up that, and then go to the side, and then there'll be like, then you'll be able to get onto the rusty red house, and then it's just in the room up there. There's a set. This one takes me a little bit longer to find, because it's kind of hidden. It's right here. Now this one I really need to give you an insight on. So you need a key, and that key is at Campton Park. On the roller coaster, you just have to go up it, and then the middle cart, there's a guy and a backpack, and the key's there. Then you go back to the east, there's a door that should say that it requires key. Go in there, and it's like right smack in your front of your face. pretty sure I'm missing a few, but I'm pretty sure that's all the ones that I know for now. But always, like, check around. And if you're wondering where to get T51 if you're a higher level, I really don't know why you're watching this video, but if you are, then go to Morgantown Train Yard, and that's that. Make sure to collect all of the frames that you can get, or the chassis, whatever you want to call them. Because that gives you nuclear waste, and I don't really know a way how to get too much nuclear waste. If you want to let me know, tell me in the comments, but yeah. So, overall, well, yeah, you might want some more tips and tricks before I give you the overall about that. Melee weapons are pretty good, in my opinion. Like, you just kind of slap people, and they die. Invest in the strength a lot. Like, I'll show you what my stats are. This is by no means what you should have. I just have most in the strength because I kind of hoard a lot of stuff. Get all the stuff that you can do to put down your carry weight. And here's another thing I really don't like about this game too much, is that ammo has a weight. It wouldn't be too bad on its own, but there's one thing I really don't like about it. Look how much fusion cores weigh. 3. Like, if this was in Fallout 4, I had zero idea. I played that game, I just really don't check my ammo weight since I didn't play in survival mode. I'm not that ballsy. But if they did have a weight of 3, it wasn't that bad, because you start off with 200 carry weight. Well, that's 3, and I have 18, so if you do the math, that's a lot of weight. I'm pretty sure like 95% of my weight goes into carrying fusion cores. So if you have this, like, and no matter what the power level is, it doesn't go down or up. So if you have some super low power fusion cores, just like dump those off or give them to someone or trade. You know, just makes you save a lot of weight. So, and for the last thing that I want to do here, I will play a game of. So this is the actual game itself. Like right now I'm just playing a mini game. This is the real game. Oh yeah, and if you don't know where to go, this is in your computer. It's in your computer inside of the vault. It's kind of basic. I want to see how far I can get without dying or losing one life. I'm never able to actually get this one. I did it. This is like exciting gameplay if I've ever seen it. Oh yeah, boys, we get in that high score. What are you supposed to do here? Okay. Well, that was the gameplay. I got to level 4. Have a nice day, and I will see you in the water. 'Cause you about to get drowned.